Welcome to Weeks State Park, one of northern New Hampshire's historic and natural treasures. John Wingate Weeks was a prominent politician of the early 1900s. He built a summer home in Lancaster, which is now on the National Register of Historic Places and is available for house tours. The grounds also have teaching opportunities about natural history. Come on in and let's learn about John Weeks. John Wingate Weeks was born in Lancaster in 1860, the son of a farmer. He worked hard and was able to secure an appointment to the Naval Academy at Annapolis, where he graduated at the age of 21. After 2 years in the Navy, Weeks went to Florida to be a surveyor for Orange County. While there, he also did some surveying for a Charles Sinclair, who owned the Sinclair Hotel in Bethlehem, New Hampshire. In addition to working for Mr. Sinclair, in 1885, John Weeks married Martha Areline Sinclair, Charles Sinclair's daughter. In 1888, the couple moved back to New England, settling in Newton, Massachusetts. John founded Hornblower and Weeks Investment Bank with a partner, Henry Hornblower. In 1889, Catherine Weeks was born to the happy couple, and she was joined by a little brother, Charles Sinclair Weeks, in 1893. In 1898, Charles Weeks served as a commander in the Massachusetts Naval Brigade during the Spanish-American War. In 1900, he became an alderman of Newton, Massachusetts, and in 1903 was its mayor. In 1904, he became a Republican congressman from Massachusetts, and in 1913, a Republican senator from Massachusetts. Mr. Weeks was a favored candidate for a presidential nomination in the 1916 election, but some of his beliefs did not coincide with those of the party, and he did not get the nomination. In 1921, John Weeks became Secretary of War under President Warren G. Harding. He also served in the cabinet as Secretary of War under Calvin Coolidge. He retired in 1925 and passed away in July of 1926 in his Mount Prospect summer home. In 1941, John Weeks' son and daughter gave his summer home to the state of New Hampshire as a state park. With 420 acres on the top of Mount Prospect, the property has hiking trails, educational opportunities, and also you can visit the historic Summer Cottage, which is an arts and crafts style architectural wonder. With foot-thick masonry walls and terracotta roof, this handsome house has stood for a century, enjoying 360-degree panorama views of New Hampshire's White Mountains and Vermont's Green Mountains. Inside the Summer Cottage, you can view the original dining room, complete with political memorabilia from John Weeks' long career in Washington. You can view the original butler's pantry, which has some of the family china. Upstairs, you can view John Weeks' great room, an expansive space with Weeks' original furniture, original books, and expansive views of the New Hampshire White Mountains and the Vermont Green Mountains out of windows in all four directions. You also can go downstairs to view the Rowell Taxidermy Collection, a historic Victorian collection of taxidermied birds, which is there as a reminder of the Weeks-McLean Act of 1913, America's first migratory bird protection. There's also a display on the Weeks Act of 1911, which was the federal law that created the White Mountain National Forest. Continuing out onto the grounds, you can visit the Fire Tower, a stone tower which originally housed an observatory and the building's water tanks and now serves as an active New Hampshire State Fire Watch Tower. There are trails, there are flower gardens, there are trees and animals, picnics on the lawn, programs, talks, and star watches. If you enjoy history, if you enjoy architecture, if you're a nature lover, or if you just like to sit in a beautiful place and have a great view while you eat your picnic lunch, Weeks State Park is well worth the visit.